Shunpei Yoshikawa.
For the 5th time this season, Anthony Brocato will lead off for Washington, followed by Scotty DeBrule, Wagner Lagrange, and Andrew Check.
First pitch, a fastball up, 1-0.
Check being the cleaner. Robert Chaka and J.C. Santini rounds it out.
Next pitch to Brocato down in the way just to get him out of the way now. Yoshikawa lasted 4 1/3 in that start. 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Had 5 strikeouts. Did not walk a batter. He allowed 2 home runs and hit a batter. Hitters in that start hit .235 against him. And he did not get a decision in that game. Here's the 3-0 home, and that's in for a strike to Brocato. All his stats are in. 3-1, wave and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Brocato. 2 triples, rather. 9 home runs and 24 RBI. Hits this foul and stays alive. Bases in the loss last night. Here's the payoff again from Yoshikawa. A liner left side base hit. Brocato aboard to start the Washington half of the first inning. And here's the defense for the Boomers. Scotty DeBrule might help. Scotty DeBrule next in, and he'll take downstairs for ball 1. Couple notes on
runs and 4 hits from top 10 in those respected categories.
It's been great in a Wild Things uniform over the course of his 2 points. Yoshikawa pauses the 2-0 home to DeBrule. That's in there for strike 1. And the count 2-1. He's hitting 3-0. Runner takes off, pitch called a strike. The throw bounces a couple times to second base. That's going to allow Brocato to slide in safely. Count is if it's too loud for me. Time called at the plate.
So now it's a full count. 3-2.
Pitch clock violation, maybe. Wave and a miss, doesn't matter. Out 5 allowed a home run. That was in Schaumburg. I think what was the finale of that 3-game series is Lagrange. Washington as Washington looks for the first run of the game. Pitch home to Lagrange. Called a strike, evens the count 1-1. The .282 on the year, 11 doubles, no triples, 11 home runs, and 28 RBI. Next pitch called home from Yoshikawa. Delivery in the air down the right field line and hooking foul. Hitter of the week today. 2-2 home. Lagrange lines it to right. That's down for a base hit in front of the right fielder. Berry being waved as Brocato throws up the line toward third. Brocato scores 1-0. Washington has the game's first run. .299 for Check on the season, 7 doubles, a triple, 9 home runs. Stand as well, he's driven in 27. That could be a plus to an already getting hot offense as Check takes away after a called strike 1-1 on him. Series opener here in Washington. Yoshikawa set the 1-1. It's out. Right-hander next to his paws at 2-1. The pitch home to Check. It's fouled back off the glove of the catcher, Blake Grant Parks. Ended up hitting a home run in New York and driving in the 9 as Check lifts it foul to stay 2-2. There is 1 out in the inning, despite 2 straight division championships. 2-2 home to Check. Bounced up the first base line and foul of the bag. It'll stay 2-2 again. Another 2-2 pause by Yoshikawa. The pitch to Check is up for ball 3. Runner took off. Lagrange going to be in safely. Ball skips into center field and Wagner won't test it. Count runs full. Another payoff. Wave and a miss. Check's down on strikes. And that's outnumbered Caulfield's home run last night. I think it's like 80 likes.
Is that the one where the dude went over the short
No, that
wall?
was Scotty's.
That was Scotty's.
I guess I should get the links to watch and listen to before I make a tweet. Peterson, soft bouncer right side. Chase Dawson on. He'll flip over to first base, and that will retire the side in the first. Washington strikes first. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We've played. Just starting to go. It's that or my left ear is not working right now, which is not good. I need my left ear. I don't know. Caulfield takes away, but it's called on the corner for a... Here's the 1-1 break even. And lined it right toward the corner and foul. Washington against Yoshikawa. 1-2 pause. The right-hander lifts home to Caulfield. He'll slap at it, ground it to the left side, diving, stopped by Holt, the third baseman, up to his feet, throws it away. Caulfield will not advance. Dawson there to back it up. That should be an it, but the output audio, I think, is off. Live stats page. See if Zach Anderson's doing a good job over there or not. There goes Caulfield, ground ball at third by Sekera on the first pitch he sees. Deep throw by Holt, picked out of the turf by Selmo, lower than the other one. I'm so confused right now. Chayka takes a first pitch strike. Clean my left, either clean it out or make sure something's not going wrong, and there's the 0-1. Chayka fouls it away. Is that a thing that you do to fix your hearing? 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Yoshikawa has his third strikeout.
Left ear to pop after landing.
Maybe that's the issue then. But I wasn't on a flight. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true.
Santini takes a strike.
But I did the
Feel sick. I don't know. Sure, I'll get about 3 texts. Hey, here's what you could do.
15 other things going on.
I did come to think of it now as this ball gets by Grant Parks. That'll move Caulfield up on a wild pitch. Count goes to 2-1 on Santini a little bit, but I can hear in my right ear fine. 2-1 home. Lined at third, and Caulfield had to dive to get out of the way. That's a foul ball.
What?
Maybe I should call Austin, the trainer. 2-2 to Santini. Down and away, misses with a breaking ball to Yoshikawa, and the count goes to 3-2. Now a payoff to Santini with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. And Yoshikawa has his 4th strikeout of the game. Washington, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, a runner left on base. We have played 2. I've never seen before. To try to test like LCDs or something. I have no idea. 1-0 bounce foul. I've been here since 2015. 1-2 Brocado from Shunpei Yoshikawa. And he hammers it foul. High and foul. It's 1-2. There's a wave and a miss. And Brocado. I just need a bunch of pens. What do you mean, why?
You're not an octopus. You can't use all 8.
Some 05s, and then there's some 038s, I think, in here. The fine or the ultra fine.
Excuse me.
Don't you disrespect G2s.
I should learn my 07.
07s are too thick for me.
Okay.
0-2 to DeBrol, grounded to the right side. There's Dawson across to first to get Scotty for out number 2. I used to use all kinds of colors, and then I stick to 4 now, and I got yelled at by our college professor, Chairman Kraus. It just happens to be 4 colors, which are the 4 colors I use. 0-1 pitch, check swing, and that's rung up by a first base umpire, count 0-2. I said, that pen's actually not that good. It just happens to have 4 colors.
What if they made a G2 pen with those 4 colors?
Oof. I would probably pay at least $100 for that pen. There's a called strike 3. Yoshikawa has his 6th strikeout of the game so far, and he's punched out those 6 through 3 innings. The crowd is unhappy.
For Shunpei Yoshikawa, first pitch is a strike to Andrew Check. Across 3 innings pitched so far. Check hits that one. A solid contact in the right field. Blake Berry backing up to the wall, and a bat flip from Check, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. A solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for Washington. And Andrew Check hits home run numero 10 on the season. That's how you get the crowd back into things. 2 will now come up to the dish. 7 for 14 in the series, and that one's lined to shortstop for a very quick showing of Peterson in his 2nd plate appearance. Field single, his first time up. 2nd plate appearance, first pitch. Says 1-0's taken for a strike. 1-1 to Caulfield. Full and base. That one's fouled off and gonna hit off the leg of Colorsville University. takes his 1-2 pitch. That one's hit in the left field for a base hit. Put a runner on for Abraham Sequeira to come up to bat for Washington. Playing shortstop, and where we'd usually see Nick Gatta, as that one's lifted into center field. Brett Milazzo will take 3 steps in and make the play. Day IL for Nick Gatta. Chayka swings on the first one and fouled over to Tom Vaith. 4 for 9. So that one's hit into left center field. Milazzo looking for it and will end up making the play to retire the side. 2 hits, 1 run scored, and a runner left on. Santini's first pitch upstairs for a ball. Swings on that one and hits it left side, but foul. The Mon Valley signs pitch. That one's going to go into right field. Getting under it is Barry for out one recorded for the Boomers. Still wild things in slugging percentage, but not far behind is Wagner LaGrange. First pitch to Brocato is a strike. Then runs scored with 37 in the Frontier League. This is 0-1 is taken outside for a ball. 1-1 with a 441. So 1-1's taken for a strike. 1-2 now to on deck circle for Washington. Brocato watches the 1-2 come by for a ball. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch from Yoshikawa. Swung on and missed by Brocato. But the on-base streak is alive, and Scotty DeBrule comes up with 2 outs and nobody on. Swings at the first pitch he sees. Alec Craig fields it, gets it over to Selma. 1, 2, 3, up and down. So LaGrange's first pitch is low outside. Struck out on 3 pitches in the bottom of the 3rd. Swings on that one and misses to even a successful road trip for LaGrange, and that one's going to be hit to Will Prater, who's now at second. Flip over to Selma for out 1. It was 4 for 10 in the series versus the Boulders. First pitch outside for a ball. For the Washington Wild Things, as Check swings on that one, it's hit to first base, and Selma will get an easy tag on the bag and unassisted. 2 outs and no one on for Tristan Peterson. Watches the first ball go by for a strike. This season, trailing after 6 innings, Washington is 0-19. Tristan Peterson for Washington headed into the top of the 7th. The team is 2 for 3 when it's a tied game after 6. That one's fouled off for a 1-2 count now, and that game number 3 of the doubleheader. 1-2 pitch to Peterson. Cut on and missed. Yoshikawa now with his 8th strikeout.
Junpei Yoshikawa still out there to face Tommy Coffett. I'm just going to have to. True. 0-1 downstairs, and the count 1-1. There is up. So it would appear Benton's day is done after an inning. Good inning around the 2 walks. 2 of Washington's 5 hits. Caulfield waves and misses at the 2-1. Now 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Fielder's choice and an error. 2-2 home. Inside ball 3, and I think a pretty bad decision by Scotty DeBrule. I appreciate the effort, but I take the out at first. 3-2. It's outside. Did he check his swing? Yes. And Caulfield is on base for the 3rd time tonight. He draws the walk in front of Abraham Sequeira. Pitch to Sequeira. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes inside for ball 1. And if that's second. but obviously doesn't get a stolen base with the ground ball put in play. Sekera bunts it up first a bit. Nice play by Yoshikawa with a glove to flip it to first base, and that's an out at 1-3 on the sacrifice. Washington added another run in the 8th inning, and then, well, what happened happened. Jaka rolls this towards shortstop. That won't advance the runner. Caulfield throws low and dug out by Selma. That's a huge pick. And a runner on base for all except for one plate appearance for those guys. It was Santini's not going to find a way to get a hit. Now, Santini swung it pretty well over the course of the last week, I think. Called strike 1-1. It's not that he's hitting the ball. Can find a way here to get a base hit. Going to tie the game with Caulfield at second, the 1-1. Grounder at short. Up with it is the shortstop, Craig. Across, another low throw and dug out by Selma again. And that one would have saved a run. No runs, no hits.